Yo, what's going on, everyone? Back here, Vikings franchise. Today I think we're gonna knock out the preseason, and then we're gonna get into week 1, and it looks like we got the Chicago Bears rival up first. So let's get to advancing through this preseason, and we'll get into it. So for preseason week 1, looks like we blew the Jets out here. Our offense put up a lot of rushing yards, decent passing yards, but we just shut them down defensively, which is good to see. Kellen Mond had a good game. Looks like Jamie Dwyer, their rookie QB, had a good game too. Dalvin Cook put up some yards. Madison, decent yards. Not super efficient at the carries, but good enough. And Nwangu put up some good yards. Receiving, Tristan Jackson, that's nice to see. We got Javion Johnson. Tight end, very nice. Sammy McClellan, I liked him, 6'8", 240. Defensively, let's just check us out. The Vikings, a couple for a loss. Daniil Hunter had 2 sacks. Remember, we stood him up at outside linebacker. Alright, looks like we get a few players to upgrade here. Some very nice name. Perry Nickerson, good getting him an upgrade, even though he's a little bit on the older side. But right now he's our 3rd corner ratings. He's just a man coverage corner, so we'll go man coverage. And we get 1 to awareness, 2 to man, 1 to press. James Lynch here, just a kind of big defensive tackle. We're trying to get some run stuffing in the middle, and that's his archetype. So young, some depth, some development. Let's get him going. 3 to block shed. Very nice there. And then, of course, our superstar wide receiver, Justin Jefferson. Yeah, he's going to be really good for us. We're just kind of trying to round him out here. I know he's not just a deep threat, he's a good route runner. So let's just go route runner. See if that will match his archetype. Looks like he doesn't because he gets an up 1. 2 to deep, 2 to release. Very nice. What did that put him at? Yeah, Jefferson's going to be a beast this year. Jumping to the next week, we beat the Dolphins again. We put up a lot of points. That's twice in a row. We've been putting up some points. Tagovailoa did decent. Kirk Cousins had a solid game. Kaepernick didn't. And Mon, good yardage. Decent completion percentage. No interceptions, though, so that was really good to see. Rushing, Dalvin Cook did fantastic. I got Melvin Gordon now down there. Madison averaging about 3 a carry with that backup O-line, so he's doing what he can. Thielen had a nice game. Irv Smith, decent. Justin Jefferson, of course. Sammy McClellan. And Madison, pretty solid there. Defensively, we are not the Dolphins, we are the Vikings. 2 tackle for loss here. Let's see. Sue and Will Wheaton got a preseason sack. Big Will Wheaton. I'm expecting big things out of him. And it looks like Troy Dye got an interception for us. We got a mentorship thing here, so we're going to jump into it. Adam Thielen. Amaya Smith getting open. Let's just get him open. Like, can make big plays if he's just open, right? I guess let's work on those shorts. I mean, I don't think Kirk Cousins is gonna be bombing too many passes. And +2 to release, +2 to short route running. So very nice upgrades there. Looks like we got a couple more player upgrades here. These are nice to get this early. KJ Osborne's going to be a big factor here. Let's just keep him as a slot receiver. It's probably where he's going to play a lot. Just trying to get him open. Very nice upgrades. DJ Wannon, he's competing for his starting spot against a rookie. I think, no, maybe he's just a backup. But power rusher, let's look at his ratings real quick. 81 speed. Doesn't have great finesse moves, but let's make let's add some run stopping to his game. We need those big run stoppers up front. Alex Beasley, the rookie, already getting an upgrade here. Very nice. He's a big safety. We probably want to work on some of his zone coverage, but hybrid. I mean, we got to keep the archetype scheme going, so he gets a hybrid upgrade. 3 awareness, 1 man, 1 play rec. And then Dalvin Cook, probably the best player on the team. Of course, he's only going to get better. Well, I mean, he's kind of aging, but let's just go elusive back, keep him up as high as you can to just dominate in this game. For our final week, we go 3-0 in the preseason. Didn't put up a lot of numbers in this one. Kirk had a decent game. He was sacked 4 times, so the O-line definitely a little lackluster there. And Mon didn't do much at all. Cook 4.2 carries, Madison 3.8, so solid numbers. Thielen got a touchdown. Sammy McClellan had a pretty solid game. Along Justin Jefferson, okay. Defensively, not much here. Oh, except for all the sacks. 2.5 for Hunter, 2 for Wheaton, 1 for Pierce, 1 for Wannon, 1 for Ogunjobi, and a half of 1 for Kendricks. And we get 1 interception for Casey Haywood. Alright, our season goal, guys, what do we want to do? I want to make the playoffs. I just don't know if it's possible with this team. But let's commit to it. Make the playoffs. Some opening day, stifling defense or dominating offense. Against the Bears, I think our offense is just going to do better. We're going offense because that's like our higher overall. Our defense has still got some holes, big work in progress here. We're really going to rely on the running game. Of course, that's what we want to do. Got Dalvin Cook, got to pound it up with Dalvin, you know. Beat the Bears, rush for 150 plus. Oh, that might be a challenge. We're at a couple player upgrades here before we get into game 1. Josh Oliver didn't get much action this preseason. We want to see McClellan, but I like him as a vertical threat receiver. We're going to keep him as that. Get some nice upgrades here for tight end always. So hopefully he helps get the catching game out. And our rookie right guard, David Quinn, got 116 there. I mean, he's solid all the way around. Maybe lacks in power compared to finesse. And but let's work on. Yeah, let's just work on power. Work on his power game. Let's see what we get here. 1 pass block power, 2 run block power. That definitely helps out. Alright, so here we are, opening kickoff. I didn't write players' names down. I could probably do that. But the Vikings are kicking it off. Chicago taking it a couple yards out the end zone. Runs up to about the 14-yard line and gets stuffed. Alright, Justin Fields out of the backfield. He got Montgomery lined up behind him. And they hand it off that way, and they got some good blocking. Goes to the outside. Number 35 makes a tackle. Which is the new rookie Newman. Nice tackle there by Newman on the play. We got Fields here again, lining up under center. Looks like 2 tight ends to the right with Ertz and Kurtz. Hands the ball off to Montgomery again. Gets a wide open lane. Great blocking. And Newman has to make another tackle there. So very nice 2 stops for Newman. But big run games here early for the Bears. Hand it off again. This time we get in the backfield. And that's Eric Kendricks taking Montgomery down behind the line of scrimmage. For about a loss of 2 there. Alright, here we go once again. Justin Fields, this time he's out of the gun. He's looking for a play. Ball snapped. Got plenty of time. Throws it out. Makes the catch. Number 11, which is Mooney on the play to get them a first down. Dye makes a tackle. New set of downs here for Fields. Let's see if he's got what it takes. Dogs are barking in the background. Sorry if you hear that. And this time Montgomery goes nowhere. Stopped by Danielle Hunter in the backfield. Big play there by Danielle Hunter. Field out of the shotgun. Another handoff. And this time he gets taken down by, it looks, well, I mean, Kendricks was also on the play. I didn't see who the other player was. Fields, 3rd and 12, shotgun. They throw a screen pass, and it's incomplete. He had some pressure in his face. Here we go with a punt. And a nice punt here going. Looks like it's about the 21-yard line. Gets some room. Actually breaks a tackle and takes it to the 28. Nowusu on the field. Here comes the Vikings offense. Of course, led by Kirk Cousins. They kept him around for another year. The Vikings offense looks like they're coming out in shotgun right away. Dalvin Cook to Kirk Cousins is right. And they do a draw play. Cousins has time, throws his check down. Number 84 on the catch, which I believe is Irv Smith. Yes, it is. Irv Smith. Nice pickup of 7. Another shotgun play. Irv Smith goes in motion. They snap it, hand it to Dalvin Cook, and 3 Bears get into the backfield, taking Dalvin Cook down for a loss of 1. Looks like Roquan Smith got in there and broke that play up very easily. Kirk Cousins once again has the ball. This time, plenty of time. Nope, it runs out real quick. And in comes Nichols to sack Kirk Cousins. So after a quick 3-and-out by the Vikings offense, not good to see. They are now going to punt it away to Chicago. Decent kick here. Good kick. And he's got a blocker, but nope, the blocker gets free, and the rest of the team rallies for the tackle. All right, here we go. Justin Fields in the backfield again. This time they're going to start out throwing a quick slant over the middle. That's caught by Mooney once again, getting a little nice 7-yard pickup there on the play. Mooney making some plays for this offense early. Justin Fields comes out. He's under center this time. David Montgomery, I almost said Dalvin Cook, in the backfield. They do hand it off, and he gets a couple yards, maybe a yard there, and Eric Kendrick comes in for a stop, making this a 3rd and 1. You got to hope the Vikings defense can really come up with a stop here. Fields, quick throw, slants it out to number 86, which I believe is Zach Ertz on the catch, gets them a 1st down. It was a nice little quick play there. Had a little bit of miscommunication on the outside. Vikings are very young in the secondary besides Casey Harewood and Harrison Smith. This time he throws out the backfield to Montgomery, and he gets the catch and gets taken down by Cam Dantzler, who's starting his 2nd year, and we're hoping some big things out of him. We got some motion here in the backfield. Fullback in. They hand it off to Montgomery. He's got the yards. Kendricks hits him, and then I believe that is Dye who comes in and helps finish up that tackle. Sorry guys, I do have to refer to my sheet, so I'm learning the team, learning all these rosters, as Justin Fields is now once again in the backfield, drops, rolls to his right, he's looking, nothing there, he's got room to run, he takes off and he slides down before Daniel Hunter comes in and takes his head off. Hunter was in some coverage there, don't like that, but he's standing up at left outside linebacker this year, so it's a new role for him. And they fake a handoff. He's got some time, some pressure. Is finally getting there. Breaks down. Fields on the move. Dye's catching up to him. Dye misses, and then he slides down around the 2-yard line, just avoiding the defender. Justin Fields right now hurting this Viking defense with his feet. But now it's 1st and goal on the 2-yard line. Let's see if this Viking defense can stand up. Handoff, fullback dive, and number 94 takes him down. I don't know. Big number 94 is, I'm not tracking. Sorry, guys. He's a backup lineman somewhere, so he's probably Wanu or maybe Ogunjobi, somewhere one of those guys there. They pitch it out this time. David Montgomery runs and gets tripped up by Ndamukong Suh on the play. Good play by Suh there, not to let him get to that outside. 3rd and goal, heavy formation once again. 2 tight ends to the right, fullback in, and they hand it off to Montgomery. This time he dives for the end zone, and he gets it in, touchdown for the Chicago Bears. Extra point here, about to kick this in. I'm sure it's going to go pretty smoothly. Kick is up, and that looks good to me. After following the Bears touchdown, we have a kickoff here. Goes about a couple yards deep, and they're going to bring it out. Can they do better than the Bears did? Gets up to around the 24, 25-yard line before taken down. Kirk Cousins, this time coming out the backfield in shotgun formation. This time they do hand off to Dalvin Cook, and gets to the line of scrimmage, maybe a half yard on that one. So this time they empty it out. Cousins in the shotgun. I don't know who our fourth receiver is. I think it's as Cousins decides to take a shot for Jefferson, and it's tipped out of bounds. I think our Smith something is our fourth receiver. As Cousins this time, he has time. Pressure coming in, throws it out to Dalvin Cook, who does not come down in bounds, and that becomes another quick 3 and out. So after a quick 3 and out by the Vikings, not looking good on offense for them so far. Gonna punt it away here. Nice punt, going down around the 30-yard line, and makes a fair catch. Justin Fields and this Bears offense once again coming out on the field, trying to get something going. Let's see what they can do. Fields drops back, got time, throws, and our defensive back was there to make a tip on the play. Good defensive coverage. My number, who was that? Not sure. I don't see that number, but number 69 comes in. Ogunjobi makes a first sack on the play for the Vikings defense, taking Fields down on the backfield. Now we got a 3rd and 12. Fields has been in this position a couple times and seems to have converted most of the time. Stops, pressure, throws it off his back foot, and he gets the receiver, Mooney, beating Casey Hayward down the field with a big play for the Chicago Bears. Did not expect Casey Hayward to get burnt like that on the play, but yeah, that wasn't good, but great play by Chicago. This time, once again, pressure in the backfield. Fields escapes, and that was Wheaton who dove at him and missed the tackle. 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5 from the 6-yard line, so they can convert another first down. Hands the ball off. David Montgomery got the room, and he's about a half yard short. About a half yard short. 3rd and inches. Heavy formation once again. Can this D-line stop? Pitch it out, and there's Will Wheaton. Big hit on David Montgomery. Good to see the rookie get in the backfield and make a play. Short field goal attempt coming in here for Chicago, trying to take a 2-score lead here in the 2nd quarter. The kick is up, and that looks good to me. Following the field goal, we have another kickoff. Chicago really taking advantage here. Nwosu brings it out, gets to about the 22 before getting stopped. Minnesota's offense coming out again. They have not looked good so far today. Hoping they can get something going. Taking over at the 21-yard line. Kirk Cousins takes the ball. Shotgun formation, throws outside, tightly covered. And that was Osborne who was covered on that play. All right, Cousins, let's see what he can get on this play. Shotgun formation. They're still throwing the ball very heavily. Our right tackle got beat. 2 receivers in the same area. That's Justin Jefferson. Makes the catch. I think Osborne was over there with him, but Jefferson makes the catch and gets up to a first down. Makes a play himself. Not sure if those were designed routes, but 2 receivers in the same spot. Usually not a good sign, but good play by Jefferson. This time they hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook up the middle. Picks up about 6 before he's finally taken down. Cousins moving this ball. McKnight made that last tackle on Dalvin Cook. Empty backfield. 2nd and 4. Right tackle gets beat, and it's off the hands of Adam Thielen. Cook checks back in. Thielen at the bottom of the screen. Looks like Jefferson and Osborne at the top. Cousins this time. He has a little bit of time. He hits Irv Smith over the middle. Very nice catch. Picking up the first down. Making a 2nd catch up to 17 yards for Smith. We really need to be focusing on this run. I don't know why we're passing it so much. I'm going to have to adjust the playbook calling. Kirk again throws over the middle. Thielen makes a catch, picks up about 8 yards on that play right there. Now the Vikings offense finally got something going. Let's see what Kirk Cousins can handle here. This time they give it to Dalvin Cook. He's got a pull and guard. Gets a few yards, sneaks through, and picks up a nice run there on the play. about, what, 15 yards. So not, pretty solid rush there for Dalvin Cook. Finally getting some room on the offense with the offensive line help. He's got Kirk Cousins throws again. It's a curl route, dangerous throw off of the hands of Jefferson. Almost had a completion there, but good coverage there by Chicago. Cousins once again, quick snap. It looks like the lineman went down, and it bounces off the hands of Irv Smith. 3rd and 10. Vikings trying to get some points on this drive, keeping in this game. Cousins stops, drops back, has time, throws a short one, and that is picked up by Irv Smith and gets about 6 on the play. They gave him 7, and it looks like the Vikings are going to settle for a field goal here. About 39 yards out. Kick looked good to me. It's a 1 touchdown game. I think Bray's the punter and Gay is the kicker. I'm just trying to remember their names. As we got a kick off this one about the 2 to 3 yard line. They bring it up. He gets to the 20 and 2 Vikings are down there very quickly to make a play. Chicago's offense back on the field. Minnesota hasn't had the easiest time stopping them. Let's see if we can get a stop on this one. Field drop back, and it looks like he gets outside, throws across his body deep downfield. One-handed catch by Allen Robinson over Cam Dantzler. Wow, what a play there. Big play downfield. Right now, Minnesota is being beat deep, and that's kind of where they lack in some safety speed and corners. Young corners, Casey Hayward aging, so he's not the quickest. Throw over the middle, Zach Ertz, catch, stopped by Kendricks, and die after a pickup of 9. Chicago's offense just kind of making this look a little easy this time down the field. These last 2-3 drives have really looked good for Chicago. Fields scrambles again, has time, he's wide open, no one's going to get there, and he dives into the end zone for another touchdown. After the big rushing touchdown by Justin Fields, Chicago adding an extra point and to take the lead up to 14. Minnesota's defense struggling. This is a rebuilding defense, so it's kind of to be expected. Kick goes to about the 1 yard line. Nwosu takes it, gets up to about the 24, and gets taken down. Minnesota got to get something going this time on offense. Thielen bottom is handed off to Dalvin Cook. Got the left side, got some good blockings. Jefferson almost had a great block, but Cook picks up about 13 rushing yards on that play right there. It's good to see Dalvin Cook getting some offensive yards, but we need to get some touchdowns out of these because we're going to be having to pass a lot. Cook on the outside makes a defender miss, gets around, jukes another one, and picks up about 15, 16 yards on that play. Big plays here by Dalvin Cook. And the 2-minute warning hits. Kirk Cousins down by 14. 2-minute warning. Minnesota offense has actually been going through Dalvin Cook, and it's been working. Cousins has times, and he throws a screen pass, hits down in front of Dalvin Cook. That was a very dangerous play there. And Kirk Cousins now has the ball, stops. He has time, a little defender coming in. He hits Smith on the outside and picks up another first down. Smith got out of bounds, stopping the clock. Good for the Vikings. As of now, they still got all 3 timeouts. Kirk Cousins stops, drops, throws over the middle, hits Thielen. Thielen gets about 15 yards on the play, gets taken down, inbounds at the 19. Minnesota's offense moving down the field, looking good on this possession finally, as a defender gets around the outside. Cousins throws to Jefferson's back in the end zone, and it's tipped away. Cook checks back in, stops, draws back. He has time, finally throws it out, and that looks like number 33 33, Dalvin Cook got a nice catch there on the play, giving them a first down. Timeout at the 4-yard line, 1st and goal. I believe that was Minnesota who did call the timeout. Plenty of time left on the clock. They got to get this in. 1st and goal from the 4. What does Minnesota have drawn up here? They stop, they drop. Cousins got some pressure, rolls, and then just throws it off the goal post, showing his dead-eye accuracy to hit that crossbar. 2nd and goal on the 4-yard line. 56 seconds left in this half. Cousins get the ball. Quick throws outside. 2 receivers were there again, and that looked like it hit off the hands of Irv Smith. 3rd and goal. Minnesota's got to get a touchdown. Let's see if they get in there. Hope they draw a good play. Got some crossing routes. Pressure finally comes, and Cousins just throws it out the back of the end zone. So Minnesota settling for another field goal. Kirk Cousins doing Kirk Cousins things here. Just kind of managing the game and not letting it get too out of hand so far. Following the field goal, the Vikings kick it off. About a yard deep, Chicago brings it out, and they keep taking down around the 25-yard line. Fields now has the ball 25. Let's see if they're going to try for some stuff or if they're just going to settle. Nope. Quick throw by Fields on the out route. Gets tackled out of bounds. Allen Robinson on another quick catch there. Robertson had a really big catch against Dantzler earlier. Fields stops. He scrambles. And there's the big rookie Will Wheaton sacking. First career sack right there. Number 91, Will Wheaton, the rookie, gets a big sack in the backfield on Justin Fields. This time they do hand the ball off, and Eric Hendricks meets David Montgomery in the backfield. Looks like Cam Dantzler went down on the play. So Minnesota gets a stop defensively here at the half. Kickoff, punt, pretty solid at the 38-yard line, fair caught. Let's see if Kirk Cousins can do something here with 24 seconds and a timeout left. You got to go to the outsides, outer boundaries, or a deep shot downfield. He's going to throw. Pressure breaks down. He fumbles the ball. Chicago picks it up. Vikings stumble over each other and touchdown Chicago. Sack fumble on the play. Nichols picks it up and runs it back in. Not a good look there. And Chicago is about to add an extra point to make this an 18-point lead here before going into half. Kickoff here for Chicago. Vikings taking it out from about 1 yard deep. Get to the 26-yard line and gets taken down. 11 seconds left on the clock. And as you can see, we have lost the exit button, so we're going to watch this one all the way through. Hand off to Dalvin Cook. Got to break outside. He's beat a defender and gets taken down around the 42. Minnesota calls a timeout. They can take a shot here near the end zone. I don't think Cousins has the arm to get it there, but we will have to wait and see. Looks like everyone's going deep. Cousins loads up, fires. It's at the 1 yard line, tipped, and then incomplete on that pass. Minnesota has struggled here offensively. Defensively, they also look not good. Let's be realistic. Let's hope the offense can turn something around here in the second half. They've done a lot of passing. I'm going to have to adjust the playbook to that. But Kirk Cousins, again, here on first down, they're going to throw a lot because they're down, and that looks like it's caught by Justin Jefferson on the sideline. Big pickup. Cousins is only 9 for 21. That shows you what kind of passing day he has had. 150 total yards. I really thought the success to this game would have been ran through Dalvin Cook, but being down now, Cook is almost essentially out of the game plan as he picks up a nice 6-yard pickup there. I mean, you can still run with Cook a little bit here in the third quarter, but you got to get touchdowns at the end of your drives and quit settling for field goals. Cook dancing in the backfield, stopped about the line of scrimmage, maybe even lost a yard. 3rd and 5, Viking offense has to get something going here. Let's see what they can do. Stops, he drops back. Cousins has time, throws it to the outside, and there's Thielen making a toe-touching catch to give them a first down in their opponent's territory at the 33-yard line. Cousins has not had a great game. This time they hand it to Dalvin Cook. He's got blocking again. He goes to the outside, jukes a defender, and he picks up about 15 yards there. 10 carries, 80 yards. You got to give it to Dalvin Cook on these. Like, why is he out on first down? He's rushing the ball big. Gonna have to adjust that for the play calling, but Dalvin Cook really having a great game. Irv Smith gets another catch and gets taken down. Smith is having a decent game. He's got like 3 catches for 40 yards. 5 catches for 45 yards. I guess we hit him a little bit more than I have recognized. Cousin once again, Cook in the backfield, and they're gonna throw it. Quick throw outside. Irv Smith again on the catch there, giving him first down, about a 6-yard pickup. Smith having a very nice game. Apparently that was only a 4-yard pickup. Cousins has times he throws it. Ooh, Smith catches it and just gets lit up. I believe that was Roquan Smith. Laid a pretty big hit there, so you got to watch out for that. Kirk Cousins hands off to Dalvin Cook, dancing in the backfield, and gets maybe a yard there, half a yard, I would say. 3rd and goal, you need a touchdown here. You can't settle for another field goal. And you'll still be down by 15 if you do. Cousins this time has time. Defender's finally closing in, and he's going to get sacked for 12 yards on the play by Ford. Is that D Ford? So another field goal coming out here. About 34 yards. And the field goal is up, and it looks through. Minnesota only able to get field goals after their drives. They're going to have to figure something else out to get some success and score touchdowns. So we have the kickoff right there, about a yard deep. Chicago brings it out and gets taken down around the 20-yard line. Minnesota's special team coverage has been really solid today. Just their defense and offense has not looked fantastic. Justin Fields in the backfield. Got a receiver in motion, fakes it to him, hands off to David Montgomery. Montgomery picks up about 4 on the play before getting dragged down by Will Wheaton, the rookie who is probably the only one who made a big impact here. Quick slant, and it's, big hit by number 41, which is Surratt, or right outside, or left outside, right outside linebacker. Great coverage there. 3rd and 6. This time, Fields loads up, takes another shot deep, and Mooney beats Harrison Smith and gets a touchdown. Oh my God, this is just not looking good for the Minnesota defense. Just big play after big play. And I believe we prepared for that. Like, Justin Fields is just lighting us up on big drives. After the touchdown, not even big drives. He's just lining them up for big plays. That's his 3rd of the day, just taking shots and beating this older, slow secondary. Nwosu takes it out to about the 24-yard line. Let's hope Minnesota's offense can get something going here. It is becoming a blowout very quickly and looks completely opposite of what we did in the preseason. Hand off to Dalvin Cook, and Cook takes a shot after picking up about 2 yards on the play. I don't like to see that. Cook is not going to get his 100 yards rushing, 150, whatever we had during the interview. As now Cousins is going to be thrown heavily, hits Irv Smith on the slant, and Irv Smith goes down the sideline. He's got defenders beat and gets tackled at around the 26. Big play there for Irv Smith, and the crossing routes really freed him up. I think they were in man coverage, and his linebacker just got slowed down with all the crossing routes, and the corner abandoned the area following his man. We hand it back off to Dalvin Cook. Cook up the middle. There's 10, 11 on the play, 12. Got about 14 yards. Big play for Dalvin Cook. Cook is having a nice game. 13 carries, 95 yards. Just they seem to stall down here in the offense. Really put the ball in Kirk Cousins' hands. And that seems to really slow him down, as this time Madison checks in. He runs to the left and runs in for 11-yard touchdown run. Finally, Minnesota on the board. If they get this, it's only a 2-touchdown game. If they don't, I mean, still a 2-score game, but you got to score 2-point conversions. Cousins running out of times. Matt comes around and just puts Cousins down, ending that 2-point conversion. Minnesota not quite out of this yet, but they've got to get a stop on defense and do the same thing they did last time on offense As the kick coverage once again is great, stopping the Chicago around the 17-yard line. Justin Fields has been lighting up this team for big plays, and he's going to try to do it again here. He's got a passing play. He's got time, and oh my God, Danielle Hunter comes in and blasts Justin Fields on the play. I think we got Hunter and the rookie Will Wheaton both on the left side, so that's going to be very interesting to see how teams handle that. As they hand the ball off to Montgomery, number 97 misses, and I believe that was Sue who missed the tackle. But Montgomery gets taken down. 3rd and 20 after Harrison Smith makes the stop at the line of scrimmage. This time Fields got some time, got the pressure onto the inside. He's running up the field. Big play. He gets a first down. He's still going, and he runs for probably about like 40 yards. Okay, maybe like 32, 36 yards, something like that. But big rush there for Justin Fields after Minnesota should have had a stop. It's just really sad to see that. Montgomery gets the ball, runs through some defenders, breaking tackles, getting outside, and Hunter, and I believe that is Dancer, finally able to wrap him up. Dancer slowed down. Hunter had to come in and finish it up after Kendricks missed the tackle and a couple other defenders also. Fields now at the 41-yard line. He's moving this ball once again. He beats Danielle Hunter to the outside. Harrison Smith comes in and makes a tackle, but a 4-yard pickup. Got to find a way to stop Justin Fields from running the ball. This is going to be a nightmare on our division if he continues to do this. Quick slant. Zach Ertz makes the catch, and number 45, which is our middle linebacker, makes the tackle. Ending the third quarter with a 3rd and 1 to go. So quarter number 4 underway. Harrison Smith meets Montgomery at the line of scrimmage. Do they give it to him? No, they say 4th and inches. Harrison Smith saving a first down. But Chicago going for it. They want to end this game right here, and they possibly could do it if Field gets outside the pocket. They only send 3, has time, and Ertz is wide open as Dye has to make another tackle. Justin Fields is 11 for 14, very efficient. He's had some big runs. He just had some big throws. Minnesota's defense is struggling here. We got to get someone to stand out as Fields slides again. Hits Montgomery, or no, who is that? Number 9 out of the backfield, which is Funches. Devin Funches getting a catch here on that play as he just kind of sat down and the safeties went just a little, the zone went just deep. Fields this time throws a quick slant, and 2 defenders are there to tip it out. Great play by Dantzler as he was able to break that up on that out route. Fields this time, he comes under center, 2 tight ends in the backfield. They hand it off. Danielle Hunter gets back there, stops David Montgomery, who has not had a good rushing game. Well, it's really a tale of 2 different sides. Like Minnesota, good rushing game, passing game not so strong, and they're down, but I mean, Chicago's had a great passing game, and they go for another one, and that looks like Casey Hayward breaks that up, stopping it, and this is going to put it up to a 19-point lead with 8 minutes to go. The ball's really going to be in Kirk Cousins' hands from here on out. Let's hope he can make some plays and really finish this off strong here. But I don't think Minnesota is going to come out with the victory in this one as Nwosu takes a knee. They kick it about 5 yards deep in the end zone. Kirk Cousins, it's up to you. It's in your hands. Can you put together a good performance? He hasn't had a terrible performance. He missed some passes. Throws this one, and it's batted down going for Irv Smith. He's under 50. He's just slightly over 50% completed. But he hasn't thrown a pick. He hasn't made any terrible decisions. Just hasn't had an efficient day. And we've really had the ball in his hands a lot today, which might need a change in the upcoming games. He has time, looks, and just fires one out of bounds as the pressure was collapsing in on him. This time he's in the shotgun, 3rd and 10. He's got to convert a first down here, otherwise it's just straight up game. And he hits Osborne over the middle, who makes a catch, picking up first down and about like 17 yards on the play. So nice play there for Osborne, getting some action in the game. Kirk Cousins on 1st and 10, line was like coming back. He throws it to Thielen, gets the ball to the line was coming back on him, but it was decent protection. No defender was in risk of getting there early. And at this time, pressure does come around the edge. He floats it up again. It gets tipped. Thielen makes the catch, but it's out of bounds. The safety made the saving play by getting him while he was in the air and tackling him out of bounds. Otherwise, that would have been a nice play there from Adam Thielen. It just did not happen. And Chicago really has all the momentum. Cousins just chucking it up deep, hoping for anything. That's incomplete. 4th and 10. Cousins has got to get a completion here, as his last 2 passes like unnecessarily just deep balls. I think he's done that most of this game. Once again, stops. He fires again deep, and this time it is picked off by the Chicago defense. That time he looked like he was going for Osborne, and they get the interception. I can't see who that is, but not a good play there. Kirk Cousins now has fumbled the ball and now throwing a pick, just trying to make a play as they're down by 19. Expect Chicago to run heavy here as they do go with David Montgomery. And it looks like number 41, Surratt, the outside linebacker, makes a solid tackle. Heavy formation once again. Chicago just trying to run some of this time down. Minnesota, their rushing yards are decent because Justin Fields has really had a great game. I mean, Montgomery's averaging like just over probably 2.3 yards a carry right now. They hand it off again. This time he gets some room. He forces his way up and he picks up about 9.5 yards, picking up the first down. That's going to run some more time off. Minnesota's defense has to buckle down on this run game. That was a very unnecessary first down, as this time Harrison Smith comes up and makes a stop in the backfield. Around the line of scrimmage, they say. 2nd and 10, 5 minutes left. Chicago has really controlled this game. They just had the bigger plays. Fields gets to the outside, and he's going to pick up about 3 or 4 and slide down, not wanting to take a hit by Hunter. 3rd and 7, Chicago trying to ice this game out. 4 minutes to go. They're going to throw it this time, and around the corner, Ogba almost got there. He hits his receiver on the sideline, who gets out of bounds, and they're going to take about a 52-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it looks good. The Bears are now up by 22 points. Following that field goal, we have our kickoff here. Chicago boots it deep, and around the 4-yard line, Lewis is going to get to run back. He's going to get met pretty quickly and only make it to the 24, so about a 20-yard return. It looks shorter than what it was. Cousin once again has the ball in his hands. He's gonna get it. Stops. He drops. Great protection. Quick dump pass to Thielen, who gets lit up once again by Roquan Smith, who's just trying to, I don't know, decapitate people out there, just laying the beam. As you hit Irv Smith pretty hard earlier, plus Dalvin Cook, and now they're on Thielen. Cousins slant, and Osborne reaches out, makes a really good catch. Cousins 7 for 35 for 222 and a forced interception. He's going to get the ball this time. Dropping back. Pressure coming in. Cook picks it up. Throws it out of bounds, and there's a flag on the play. I think this is going to be holding on Minnesota. Oh. Rough on the pass. Don't think I quite seen that on Khalil Mack, but hey, that's a free 15 yards. Easy pick up there for Kirk Cousins. Cousins get the ball, stops, looking, throws it to the right. Thielen makes the catch, gets it in bounds, and gets hit at around the 30-yard line. Nice pickup there. Cousins just trying to make his numbers better. Thielen trying to pick up some yards and some numbers here. Got to get these guys on the same page. Good block there. Throws it out to the backfield to Dalvin Cook. Ducks out after about a 5-yard pickup. This momentum kind of carried him out. 4.5, 5 yards. However you would like to count it. Kirk Cousins once again gets the ball, trying to throw a screen pass. I'm going to have to get those out of the playbook. They don't seem to work, and they seem to lead to more trouble than anything. 3rd and 6. Cousins changing up the play here. It looks like Osborne in motion, bottom of the screen. And Cousins get the ball. He's got time. Nichols comes around. He lets this one go towards the end zone. It's caught, but I think that's out of bounds by Osborne. Just could not get that left foot in bounds. It was so close. He had a good play. He made the catch. Just couldn't get his foot in bounds. This time it looks like Thielen at the bottom of the screen. Jefferson up at the top. Cousins gets the ball. Drops back. Good holding up there. Throws it. And it's tipped away by Chicago. And that's gonna make it rough here for the Vikings to get back into this game. Montgomery, expect a heavy dose of him on this play. He gets the ball, he picks up about 2 or 3 on the play and gets taken down by Kendricks, making a good stop on the run. Once again, another play here for Chicago. They're really running this time down. Puts a guy in motion, hands it off to David Montgomery, and Smith takes him down in the backfield for a loss of 2. And this can take us to the 2-minute warning. Third and 10 here for Chicago with a 22-point lead. They're just trying to run this clock out. Let's see if they should throw it here. But they're going to fake it around, give it to Montgomery, gets to the outside. He picks up about 9.5 yards, and they aren't going to give it to him. They only give him 9. Stop there on the play by the defense. I think that's a number 14. I don't think I have a number 14 on defense. Punt here for Chicago. The 20-yard line is going to try to make a play, but gets taken down immediately at the 22. Owusu just trying to make something happen. Game's pretty much over. Back to Minnesota. These are going to be like 3 passes and then 4 passes and then just done. Cousins has the ball, throws it to Dalvin Cook on the sideline, who makes the catch and just falls out of bounds. Pick up about 1.5, 2 yards. About 1.5 yards, I would say. I'm going to look at the spot on that. 2nd and 9. Cousins once again drops back, has time. Great hold. Like, the offensive line is really held up today. Throws it to Osborne on a comeback route. Osborne picks up about 6 and then gets taken down. Timeout by Minnesota. 3rd and 3. Let's see what they got going on this play. Cousins has time. Khalil Mack finally coming around the corner. Osborne on the post route and gets a big play up to the 45-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 as Minnesota is trying to make this look a little closer than what it was. Chicago just trying to play where they're not giving up too many points. And Thielen makes the catch. 5-second runoff. Kirk Cousins has the ball, drops back again, throws an over the route, hits, I think that's Justin Jefferson. He makes a 1st down on the play. Minnesota calls another timeout. So a little too late for this effort. They should have been calling these plays earlier. Osborne jumps up and gets hit, knocking the ball out of his hands. 47 throw attempts for Kirk Cousins. That's a little too high for my liking. We're really going to have to... I mean, I know we were down, and the game plan just kind of led it to be that way. Cousins drops, hits Cook over the middle. Cook dives in for a meaningless touchdown. I'm sure they're going to be going for 2 here. So it is only a 16-point game. Now make it a 14-point game. If they convert this, they hand off to Dalvin Cook, and he does not get it. Still a 16-point game. Here comes an onside kick attempt. This is going to be interesting to see. And Chicago picks it up. That's Funches. Gets tackled right away. These should just be a kneel out, and the game will be over. Player stats: Kirk Cousins, 25 for 48, 328, 21 yards. Fields, 13 for 18, 280, and a touchdown. Touchdown for Kirk, an interception, just trying to force it late. Don't blame him on that one too much. He just wasn't super consistent until later in the game. Montgomery, 24 carries for 64 yards. We really stuck the run when it came to him, but Cousins 9 for 90, 10 yards of carry and a touchdown. Madison got himself a touchdown. Cook 13 for 95, 7.3. Irv Smith, big game here. Adam Thielen 6 for 77, mostly garbage time stuff. Mooney really just burnt Casey Hayward on 2 big plays. Ertz was solid for him. Cook got an easy one at the end. Osborne picking up a lunch. Jefferson, some big plays, but only 3 catches on the day. Not a lot of sacks. 2 here for Colt Kelly. Cleveland, O'Neal, and Darisaw all gave up 1. And then Jenkins gave up 1 there. Defensively, Danielle Hunter was in the backfield causing chaos. Very nice game for him. Sacks, D Ford got 1. Robert Quinn got 1. Will Eaton, rookie, gets his first. So Nichols gets 1. Ogunjobi and Danielle Hunter got 1. And the only interception was Jalen Johnson. Kind of Kirk Cousins forcing it there. After the game, Will Wheaton's going to get his first upgrade here. Decent power, or good power moves, decent finesse, and decent block shed. We're just going to give him the power rusher archetype, get him up to a 76, his first upgrade as a rookie. No really a rush stats there, but 3 tackling, 1 pursuit, 1 awareness. Got a quick into the game here. I'm not sure how we didn't get it done. Felt like I had a good week. You did. I mean, Dalvin Cook played fantastic. Let's hope we get some wins. With this team, we did try to commit to making the playoffs. Dalvin Cook, great game week 1. Next week, we're going to take on Green Bay, and I will see you guys in the next game. So let's hope we play a little bit better on defense and a lot better on offense.